Opening my tea party just for you. Who is that? It's Dina, the so-called anime enthusiast fox. It's time for my Arknights stream. Now then, my kids, just what's in store for today? Well, we're continuing chapter 6 today, so let's get started already. Move out. But we're really not familiar with the layout here. I'm worried. What if the infected resist our operations? Relax, I know the area. Just follow my orders. Yes, sir. Sir, bad news. Intelligence reports Reunion is moving with some degree of organization again. Seems they found another commander. What? They did? That's not good. And they've re-encrypted their communication channels. We can't intercept them anymore. Could they have joined up with the units in the slums? Impossible. Rhodes Island should already have dealt with the situation there. There's no risk of us getting boxed in. Strange.
Chen, I'm ready to...
A transmission? Little miss, would you mind giving me the room?
How do you work it out so you're busy every time I have something for you? Is that spy of yours back on the grid?
I said give me the room. And give me some fin balls while you're out.
I'm not a kid, you know.
This is Chen. We have another Reunion element up from the lower levels of the slums. Infected called Yeti Squad. Seems they have the ability to collapse buildings and destroy infrastructure. They're already here? Huh. Tread carefully. Understood. Only one. Only negative? No. Only one. Lungmen's special forces are operating in the slums. We are at the moment incapable of stopping them. Exercise caution. Roger. Only one. Why did you drop out of contact? I have some things on my mind. It's clear to me now. I'm leaving Lungmen to you. What? I don't understand. Me? Now? I don't belong here. Only one? I'm going to take some of Lungmen's infected. The LGD can't protect them. The city doesn't care about them. In other words, this city isn't at all what you think it is. 9, you're under orders! I haven't been with the LGD for over 3 years. Actually, it was me giving orders to you. 9? Those special forces you're talking about? I think I've seen them around. I thought too much of the city. Goodbye, Chen. Oh, right. Don't go snooping around the sewers. Well, that's one way to, say that you quit and resign from your position. Was I too loud?
You're pretty loud. I think the whole block heard you.
And yet I'm still not as loud as you.
Hey, Chen, get over here. Have a seat.
Wow, Miss Swire squatting on a dirty street corner. You're not afraid to soil your clothes?
Certainly not. What makes you think I'd worry about a thing like that? I was just about to give that stinky sewer rat another call. I may not come here often, but I'm pretty sure those special forces are up to no good.
Have you met Lin from the slums?
I have. He's a nice old man, nicer than my grandpa anyway.
They call him the Rat King.
The men behind the curtain aren't all like such, but he's a really good person. I never thought Yusia would turn out like this. She was such a shy and timid girl. The kind who would always hide behind you.
I don't think she's changed. She just took on responsibility. Maybe the kind she couldn't handle.
It wouldn't do any good to tell her that. We're between a rock and a hard place here.
I can't say I understand what's going on between her and her father, but I know she's not so cold-blooded.
So, I'm gonna call her.
That report I just got may be of use to us.
What do you mean?
A Reunion group with special powers has entered the slums, and they're able to command other Reunion elements. And I'm the only one who knows. Well, now it's the two of us, I guess.
What are you thinking?
We steer the raincoats into them. Aside from the group left to help the LGD clean up the new type infected, there's also quite a few of those special forces with us in the slums. And the situation is, we don't know their distribution. We have no way to guard against them and have no idea what they might do. But with Lin Yuxia's help, we can guide them into that reunion team.
Force them out? Show them to the whole LGD?
The LGD, sure, but also Rhodes Island.
You trust them so much?
They chase their objectives harder than any group I've ever seen. They're even more dedicated than the LGD. And who else are we going to trust?
You've got stones, I'll give you that.
Ordinary Lungmenites don't know Lin. They don't know your grandfather. They don't even really know Wei Yanwu, let alone any chambers of commerce or whatever behind the scenes. They just trust the LGD. None of those players would dare disband the LGD and leave us with the regular old police. Then you add in the outsiders, and there's no way they'll want to take over.
They'll fire you though.
Whoop-de-doo.
Then let's wrap up this one last job. Next time their patrol route goes right into the slums.
You can get Lin on board?
As long as we look after this place, Lin will work with us.
One more thing.
What's that?
Did you know we have 3 guests? What is it?
Listen up, sneaky rat. I've got news for you. There's a reunion unit we can't hold. We need your team's help.
Impossible. What are you trying to pull?
Have I ever lied to you?
You said we'd go to the same secondary school only for you to run off to Victoria. She's holding a grudge against that?
I'm sorry, really. Truly sorry.
Forget it. I don't care.
Yuxia, your dad has done so much for Lungmen. We don't want to lose this place, and the people here can't lose us either.
Liar. You're coming here? You'll come to the slums?
Ken will.
You really are a terrible liar. What business have I with her?
For whatever reason, your dad wasn't able to resolve the conflict between the infected and the normal people, but Chen can. Chen and your father will rebuild the slums together. They're working to turn it into a place where all kinds of people can live, to the point that we won't even be able to call it the slums anymore. Think about it. Even though most Lungmenites don't live here, they've been coming here a lot in the past few years, haven't they? Soon we won't need any slums.
What?
We haven't been able to solve the infected crisis. But I know, we can make this a better place. There'll be Lungmen's downtown districts 22 to 29. No longer slums. This city was built on the many, many different kinds of people all coming together to make it what it is today. Lungmen can't afford to lose anyone.
Oh, how boring. You've become as boring as Chen.
Yuxia? Look, I'm not trying to make a soap opera here.
Where is that reunion unit?
Oh?
I won't ask again. Amiya, have you entered the slums? We have a bit of a situation here. Let me fill you in. Oh, now we're starting.
Let's go.
What? Already?
Get ready, everyone.
Okay, so right there. Oh boy. Okay, now I need to have her somewhere.
I'm here to help.
Come on.
I have to get serious now.
That should be good.
It's not my wish to take flights. Dovrei fare molto di meglio.
Should be okay still.
Don't worry. My poison is not contagious. I'm right here, Doc. I hear someone crying. これが戦場というものね。I shall protect you. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Come on.
Hey, Duck, bring it on. Please, poison, kiss.
I think we should be okay.
Almost dozed off. I'm ready to fight.
Ah, Yeti Squadron. That doesn't sound good. Let's go faster.
問題ないのか、続いて。My power is all yours now. Push forward, Commander! Hurrah! Here, are you afraid of me?
So far, so good.
Power
Speed it up a bit more. Think we're okay still.
sei in grado?
Uh-oh.
Specialty!
Come on, get out of it.
Lung toxins will slowly burn your life away.
Okay, so she's still fine, I guess. Almost done. Okay, okay. Whew.
I didn't want to have to do that. But if we don't fight,
Not bad, not bad.
guys will get us.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let me look at this map. So this is the only one we need to protect. I think this should be fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, immediately into it? Okay, I thought we would have the story.
Dopo non ricorderò neppure le vostre facce.
Oh my gosh, inflicting that much already. Oh my.
これ以上は進ませません。
But isn't the debuff removal only for E2?
かかってきやがれ。
I'm here to help.
No, not there. Should I put it right here?
It's not my wish to take lives. Whew, almost. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, so I think I should... Maybe right here.
Don't worry. My poison is not contagious.
No.
Fight.
I'll put it right here. Yikes, they're frozen?
Take flight. I have to get serious now. Got it.
Oh boy.
Hey, dummies, bring it on! You really think you'll get... I shall protect you. Take flight. 僕からこの戦いを止めたい。問題ないわ。ほら、しっかり。Losing kiss. I hear someone crying. Understood.
So many.
Please give me instructions. I shall protect you. You will not come to harm.
Maybe not yet.
My power is all yours now. I am your shadow. I shall protect you. Good scenery here, Doctor. My power is all yours now.
Come on.
Guys? Here. Are you afraid of me? Understood. Doctor, come on, show me what you've got.
At least her skill works when, even though she's frozen. Oh. I did it. Whew. Impressive. The black raincoats are retreating. Run while you can. Thanks. Don't take us. If you have the strength, you should fight alongside us. Did you see him swing down from the 4th floor and graze my head like that? If I didn't freeze his weapon with the originating Frostnova left in my backpack, I wouldn't be standing here. Very impressive. They're just like the swordsman in the gas masks back in Ursus. Even stronger, really. You almost died. What are you so excited about? The masked swordsmen you were talking about were the Ursus Royal Guard. We only met 5 of them that time. Thank you for the gift subs, Simelia. Welcome to the subs, Punk Disciple and Wataru. Did you count how many raincoats there are? Does that mean we're even more awesome than before? This is not a time for jokes. Their techniques and their equipment must mean that they must have a city, even the craftsmen of multiple cities supplying them. There's no way we can beat them back on our own. Don't even think about trying to kill them. I just think I did pretty well. Yeah, at least give that squad member some credit. Don't beat them down. The point is the situation is way beyond what we can handle. We can't hold out for long. Quiet! Reporting in. Sister, these are house people. I recognize them. Frostnova, we received your message and... Why is Mephisto with you? What happened to him? Mephisto has taken some hits to his psyche. Him? Traumatized? Wait, where is Faust? Faust stayed behind to give us and others a chance to escape. We left him outside the slums. It's hard to come back from that. Faust was a brave warrior. Frostnova, if we could, we would like to fight alongside the Yetis.
You could.
We must get our remaining people out safely. Find a sniping position and await orders. We will need your support in the coming battle. We don't know when the enemy may attack again. Understood. Pass our location to all teams. We will guarantee a safe route for their retreat from here. Keep evacuating.
Understood.
Are they like the Ursus soldiers with total disregard for collateral damage? I don't think so. The Ursus was willing to use direct artillery fire on the upper city. I knew they were brutal, but that brutal? We saw it with our own eyes. The raincoat people are very different. They see civilians as targets since they can't tell the difference between infected and uninfected. They don't know if maybe we're dressing up as civilians. The Ursus just didn't care, but these people don't let a single one slip through. There's so many fleeing, it's damn near impossible to keep order. Frostnova'S in a tough spot. Sister won't let anyone die, reunion or no. We came to Lungmen to fight. How did we end up saving people?
It's funny.
The fighting is pretty much done. If you guys didn't show up, we'd all be dead. Man, that's crazy. You're really counting on us? Can you not talk like that? I used to think you guys were so imposing, but now you just seem like a bunch of clowns.
You got us all wrong. We just don't talk much. Shouldn't be imposing.
Anyway, aren't we supposed to be holding this place with you?
You're totally right. Bro, let's defend this place together.
Somehow, I kind of like the Yeti skull. They're so funny. What's going on?
We found some locals locked up in here.
A mother and a daughter. We were going to use the place as a firing position, but we don't know how to communicate with them. They seem pretty scared of us. Local language. Local language, local language.
She is your child, yes? Such a healthy one. Don't be afraid. Don't cry. Your mama is right here. Mama is here.
Oh, the child is smiling. Get her out of here. Local language. You escort her. See her to safety. They're uninfected. There's so many of our people who need evacuating. We don't have time. Oh? Right. Who cares whether it's the infected or the uninfected now? Understood. Ma'am, come this way?
Nede, ho.
Frostnova, sister, wait for us to come back. Don't try to hold on your own. Have some faith in your big sister. Hurry, they're coming. They're deploying some units wearing other uniforms. They might be Lungmen's LGD. Go! The temperature is as low as it will go. The uniformed ones are no match for us, but watch out for the raincoats. Where's Nesty? We need more firepower. We need suppressing fire. He says okay. I don't think Sister's body can take much more. She can't keep the temperature down. We can't break the pavement? No way. If we do that, how will our people and the locals get to the exit? We're sure this is the only way out? Yeah. The other ones have all been destroyed. All that's left is the one we dug. How much time do we have? Or how much time does Sister have? Why must it come down to tormenting her so? We're almost done. I'll go get Sister. Sister, we've just about got this group evacuated. And the fighting, how goes? We've got the LGD completely suppressed. The terrain favors us and they can't make use of the superior numbers. But you have nothing to hide. Lungmen's Raincoat Brigade doesn't care about the terrain or the people. They're going to level everything. They're purging the slums. And those uninfected Lungmenites we saw? I'm afraid that was their doing. Sister, stop your arts. We can handle these ones ourselves. Just rest for a bit. Sister! Well, she's clearly not feeling well. The temperature just cracked the lower limit. She's doing it. The superstructure is weakening. Smash their footing and push them back. Fire! They're falling back. Keep it up. Faster. More. Faster. Right. That's our big sister. She really did it. Except she's like in a lot of pain, I think. Petrova, what's wrong? Why do you look so gloomy? Sister? Young, come here. No. Come. I can't. You have to. Sister doesn't have much time left.
My blade hasn't even
Wait,
been stained red
she's
yet.
really going to die? Already? Like, no joke? Really? I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Okay, so it seems like that would be the way to go. Okay, let's go.
Everyone, let's play!
加減はしますよ
Okay, that way too.
でここにウォーミングアップはここまでだ
Ora, ora! I'm here to help.
Come on, come on. I should have switched them, but it's fine.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Oh wait, there was two? Oh shoot! That is not what I was... It's fine.
I wish to take lives.
Well, I messed that one up. I thought this was a structure. I'm such a fool. Okay, whatever, it's fine.
Ottima decisione.
You will not come to harm. My toxicant is ready.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Take flight. Get already, guys. I will protect everyone.
I know that's not ideal, but I kind of
Doctor,
have no choice right now because I messed up in the beginning.
got it. My power is all yours now.
Yeah, I did not plan this out well, but you know, it'll be fine.
Guiding your old honey to me. Poison to you. Scuddy. That is some of my specialty. You will not. I hear someone crying.
Destroy them! Oh boy.
Push forward, Commander! Hurrah!
No!
You will not come to harm. Doctor? Here's something yummy for you! Take flight.
Oh boy.
僕からこの戦いを止めたい。Anyone hungry?
This is really not ideal.
My power is all yours now.
Gotta stop them as much as I can.
Good scenery here, Doctor. I shall protect you.
Oh boy, come on.
Gather up, my rats.
We're so close. Go in. We're very, very, very close now.
これが戦場というものね。Here's something yummy for you.
I guess nothing's close enough. Wait, maybe
Roger.
is that? Yeah, okay, you can reach. Whew! What a relief.
My power.
One
is all
more.
yours now. Anyone hungry?
Last, and we did it. I messed up in the beginning, but at least I passed the round. I can't believe I didn't notice that corner being an actual... whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I won't make that same mistake. Okay, so there's 2 this time. 2 for sure. So this area, and then there's barely any... Probably should defend this area then. Just to be sure. And then the rest will be like that. Okay, okay. I think I roughly got it.
行きましょう。
Okay, wait, let me pause it for a second. Okay, I should probably focus my attention here instead. And then have the healers over here and then have them up front. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do.
加減はしますよ。
Everyone, let's play.
Come on, come on.
ここ。ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。 どこに向かえばよろしい？
Already got it. Okay.
I have to get serious now. This is the battlefield.
Okay, I think I'll put her in front.
He will not come to harm.
Nah,
Don't worry.
they're right
Poison
there.
is not contagious. He will not come to harm. I have to get serious now. I shall protect you.
Ottima decisione.
Should be fine still.
I shall protect you. I will protect everyone. Awaiting your biotoxins will slowly burn your life away. Guys, you will not come to harm. Oh,
Where'd my mouse go? Oh, there we go.
Around me, guys. What? Take flight. Hey, dummy, bring it on.
I think we're okay for now.
My power is all yours now.
Okay, we're okay so far. I think this is a much better placement than before.
You will not
Come on.
Anyone hungry?
Still in a good spot.
Anyone hungry? Take flight. Awaiting your line toxins will slowly burn your life away. Here's something. Yeah. Take flight.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. We just need to see the end. These are the ones I'm nervous about.
You will not come to harm. I shall protect you.
I think they're still fine.
Here's something yummy for you.
Come on.
You
They'll
will
be
not
okay.
Shikari.
Come on.
My power is all yours now.
Almost done. Okay. Now I feel pretty okay with this. Where is my mouse? Okay, there we go.
Poison kiss.
Let's speed it up.
I shall protect
And I did it! I knew it. Placement is good.
Perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
Okay. Now I'm feeling pretty confident. Okay, so this one. Oh, there's a flying thing. Wonderful. So let's see, there's 2 places. Then we should probably focus our attention on this area. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do. Nightingale right here, Perfumer right here, and then focus our attention right there. I guess we should go for it. I'm hungry. Where's Daddy? Where did he go? I want my daddy. Daddy! Daddy will come get me. Huh? A child? Blaze 4, I'm your 1. Come in. I'm in the slums. 4th Street, building number 10. There's a child survivor. Infected. Hello? Who are you? Are you a Lungmenite? I will not hurt you. I don't speak Urson well. I am not an enemy. What did you say? Come with me. It's dangerous here. I can't. Uncle said to stay here. But I will take you to find your dad. You can do that? I can do that. You hiding behind me? Come out. You're not with them. You're from Rhodes Island? Child, stay back. Don't come closer. Drop your weapon and come out with your hands up. What? You're not here to save us? Don't you Rhode Islanders know what's hidden here? We worked hard to set up this ambush. We can't lure them in. We can't take them out. They'll kill all of us. You're using children as bait. You deserve to be killed. You think this will end when we're dead? Even if they kill us, they won't let the children go. They won't let anyone go. That's all it took. We'd gladly die to save the kids. We didn't even attack you. Who's killing children? The people in the black raincoats? You've seen them, you understand? They're slaughtering everyone. That's no excuse. After I take you in, I'll apply to have you protected. And we're supposed to just trust you? That crossbow of yours is a killing tool. What are you protecting? For now, I'm protecting your lives. Save it. We'll deal with you, then reset our trap. We've already got the order to form up and retreat. If we die here, it would dishonor those comrades who died to save their children. Child, take cover. I guess she's strong enough to deal with it? Okay, yeah, of course. I'm still alive?
You think you'd be better off dead?
Operator Blaze?
It's not like you dying would solve anything. Better keep on ticking.
What about the reunion men? And the children?
Operator Greythroat, I got you all wrong. And I'm sorry.
The children!
I took care of the reunion guys. I hid the kids. Just listen to me already.
No need. As long as the children are safe.
Can you not be obnoxious for like 5 minutes?
What did you get wrong about me?
I watched you stand up to fight for infected kids. It was hella Lengnoi.
Your Lungmen dialect sucks.
Hey, that's off the top of my head. But really, I thought you were just some heartless uninfected girl joining Rhodes Island to spy on us or whatever. I got you all wrong.
If I were a spy, this is how I'd get you to trust me. As long as you weren't stupid enough to let me bleed out. You bandaged me?
I'm still an elite operator. It's my job. Anyway, you're right. But even if you were a spy, you'd still did the right thing. So I'll save the spy's life and then pack her off to legal.
I could just run.
Let's not be stupid here. How are you gonna outrun me? Trust doesn't mean letting your guard down. Trust means knowing what you'll do and what you won't. If you do the right thing, I'll back you up. If you do the wrong thing, I'll correct it or stop it if I have to. That's trust. Thanks, Greythroat. You trusted me and you corrected my wrong thoughts with your right actions. And I'm sorry. But you really need to work on your people skills. They didn't want to be difficult, but that was a show for survival. If you screw up, you still need to go to legal.
Whatever. Well done. It seems like they're getting along better.
I think so. At least Blaze is trying. Leave it to her to drop her prejudices so quickly. Rhodes Island's elite operators have more than just their incredible combat skills. Blaze is also gifted with a gregarious personality and savoir-faire, as well as her own opinions. If you want to lead her, if you want her support, you'll have to gain her trust. And first, you'll have to learn how. I fought alongside Blaze for a long time, and I think you can too, Doctor.
I'm doing okay. She has to cooperate.
But okay isn't good enough, is it?
Anya, now is not the time to be a perfectionist. If it's okay, then it's okay, is what I feel. What do you think?
She puts up a carefree front, but Blaze has a complicated personality. Give it time. Keep your eyes open. And I know you can do it, Dr. Didina.
Oh, thank you, Anya. This is why you're such a good girl.
But you need to put in more work. Must I? I'm already trying to put in a lot of work trying to remember stuff.
But I guess you're right. I should.
Like, look where we are now. Our operators follow our orders out of a sense of duty, not trust. Real trust is built on understanding. The kind Blaze is working on with Greythroat. Oh, looks like we've got company. More reunion. Let's give Blaze a little more room to apologize. She still needs to stick her foot in her mouth a few more times.
Then let's buy them some time. She's the foot and mouth type, huh?
Yep. She's a good conversationalist, but not so great at expressing her feelings. What's really going on here is her confronting her deep-seated prejudices more than just an apology to Greythroat. Normal folks' prejudices against the infected aren't a one-way street. We have our own issues with the uninfected. The enemy within is just as much an enemy as the enemy without.
We'll defeat them both.
We will. Listen up. Those reunion guys were scared out of their wits. Neither we nor the LGD can put that kind of fear in someone. They were ready to go against everything they stood for. They met something else, but what was it out there that could do that to them? And will we have to fight them too?
I feel like my strategy is still pretty good.
加減はしますよ
It hasn't been bad yet.
So, I'm counting on you now. I'm here to help.
ウォーミングアップはここまでだ
Okay, okay. So let's see how this goes. So far, so good, as usual.
I have to get serious now.
I wait until...
Such ruthlessness. I'll do my best. Gather up, my rats.
Oh boy.
You leaving so soon?
No!
僕からこの戦いを止めたい。I have to get serious.
Come on.
I will protect everyone. That's not my specialty.
Okay, so that's good. Let me move her. Oh, no. I need to put her right here.
This is
Okay, I'll just do that for now.
battlefield.
Did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, so now I can apply this.
水場の清掃なら得意だよ。僕からチャンスは怒ってる。My power is all yours now. That's not my specialty.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう
Not right there. I guess I have no choice. Let's go with that.
Light 'em up. We're counting on you again today, little apple. My power is all yours now.
Come on.
Oh, your arts aren't working.
Okay, burn.
The fire faster. Here, everyone believes in me.
Faster. Burn, burn, burn.
You will not come to harm. Push forward, Commander! Hurrah! 僕からいい声して動かないで。
Ariel. Let's hope that's the only one.
Take flight.
So far, so good. Okay, this is the most important.
Did I say I was going to have mercy?
Take flight.
Your orders, please. Let's burn him up.
Here's something yummy for you.
Burn, burn, burn.
To harm. I know.
Amiya.
Anyone hungry?
Come on.
You will not come to harm. 喧嘩？冷たいお水をかぶって目が覚めた？いい声して動かないで。
Did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied.
I shall protect you.
Come on. Let it be okay. Just a bit more. We're so close now.
Have mercy? I lied.
It's the last one. Yes! I survived! Ah, that was hard. Although I do think I did... Well, I think I did all right. I mean, obviously it wasn't perfect, but I'm just glad that I at least got it. I was worried that I wouldn't pass that one, but I guess you continue to learn as you continue to try new things. A trap? Was that attack back there just a feint? She keeps cutting up my team. The whole unit will be worthless. I have to contact them right away. Why can't I move my fingers? Why am I shivering? Posture has been checked. I can't let her get me. Project Red, don't kill her. Is it her? Yes, definitely. It's her scent. Ugh, fake. She is no wolf. But the scent is real. The scent of a true wolf. The first true wolf. True wolf? That's Calcid, isn't it? You filthy cub! Don't move. Can I? My muscles won't even respond. Can you control me? She tried to use a wolf technique. A bite she learned from wolves. She wants to fight back. I can sever her spine and paralyze her. Oh, that sounds terrifying. No need for that. Okay. Wait, you! I know you. I finally found you! Traitor! You traitor! I found the traitor! And you are? Ilya's daughter... Lyudmila? Shut up! You have no right to speak my father's name! Ursus destroyed all the lab and all the scientists! Is that what you think? How dare you! It was you! You're the disgusting traitor who sold out my father was Sergei! Who sold out all the scientists! Your hair is the same color as his. What are you talking about? Why would you? Don't move. Ugh. You're wondering why I have no reaction to your accusations? Because you're scum! Scum? And what type of scum should I be? Should I be a coward out for wealth and luxury? Or should I be cruel and calculating, doing whatever it takes to achieve my goals? The me standing here before you, does it fit your image? I never thought you were a heartless, cold-blooded woman. Did Sergei give you a heartfelt confession before you killed him? What are you? Did you know he was Alex and Misha's father? Alex helped me find him. Reunion took in Alex, killed his father, and hunted down his sister. Project Red, let her move. Okay. What do you want? To give you a chance to kill me. A chance? Do you know what you're saying? You're giving up on life? You want to repent like Sergei who sat on top of Chernobog after selling out his colleagues? Oh, you'll regret it. You'll regret everything you ever did. No regrets, I always say. But actually, there is one massive regret I will share with you today. But I'm afraid it has nothing to do with your father. I'll kill you. I'm going to kill you. Swallow the bitterness of the dead. Fog.
It's arts.
No, not fog. This is smoke. The nervous system stimulates a smoke-emitting organ in the oral cavity. It is indeed originium art that relies on this infected organ. You stand there talking your mouth off. You're beyond saving. Are you so scared you can't even show it? Why did you betray my father? Why did you betray the scientists? Why? Tell me why! Director Keltsit! Lyudmila, I only barely made it out alive myself. You expect me to believe your bullshit? Your father read you Truth and Justice, didn't he? To give a 5-year-old a book like that? Ilya really had no sense. But he loved that book. One summer day, he carried you and the book past the window. The bushes, orange against the sun. He made you wave to me. You pouted and turned your head. Enough! That night, he asked me, what if we just sealed up the sarcophagus and never told the Ursus about the machines inside? Would we be able to save more people? Would we be able to prevent the Ursus from using these machines in battle? Are you saying all of this to confuse me? Ilya was one of the scientists who came up with a plan to seal the sarcophagus. And his convictions influenced his entire life. You have his fighting spirit. But there was more to him than that. Lyudmila, you call me a traitor. You want to kill me. You could do that, but when you choose violence, you are doomed to one day meet something stronger than you. Could you be more arrogant? No caster can penetrate my fog. You have no idea where I am. You're going to die screaming. I need you to die screaming. Sticking out her tongue. For the scientists, for the infected, I have to kill you. You Ursus puppet. You piece of trash. Do I look like a caster to you? I am infected, though. You got that right. Come. Monitor? Monitor. Huh? Huh? What's that? How? Your spine? I guess you could see through the fog, huh? How? What are you? What is that? I am not a caster. I've never relied on Originium arts. Go, monitor. What is it? What is that thing? Don't touch me! Let me go! Let me go! Why can't it pierce its shell? Don't touch me! Get away! Annihilate. The falling object be above her. You're too excited. The building is going to collapse. Don't let her get crushed. No. Just kill me. What? You can obviously kill me easily. Don't tell me you're the type who plays with your prey. If I can't kill you, what do I have to live for? Just remember, even if I'm dead, I've still cursed you forever. Are you truly prepared to die? Do you want to die? If I am your traitor, will you feel better after killing me? No more talking. I'll kill you, I will! Ilya was my student and my friend. Your father was one of my finest researchers. His dedication and selflessness could have pushed Ursus at least 5 years into the future. I don't want to hear anymore. Why do you insist on telling me this stuff? You do want to hear it because you've always doubted yourself. You never let Sergei explain himself, so I'll do it for him. I don't betray people, not even Sergei. He was indecisive, but not greedy. The Ursus authorities had his newborn son and daughter. He gave up your father's location to save their lives. And now, Alex and Misha are dead. He wasn't able to save anyone in the end. Oh, that's really... If I had gone to save Misha, maybe she and Skullshatter would still be alive. No way! Look how powerful you are! Why didn't you save my father? Because I couldn't. I couldn't have convinced your father to leave the Institute. Lyudmila, I sent you to Syracuse before I left Chernobog, and yet you went back. Oh, you're so like your father. Sometimes willpower trumps time itself. You would always return to Chernobog, just like you would meet me here. So this is all meaningless? Everything my father did, everything I did, was for nothing? No. The researchers died to protect our secret. Ursus to this day has no way to analyze the contents of the sarcophagus. They've given up and sealed off the installation. Now, there's just a little energy left to harness, powering the core of Chernobog. If I betrayed anyone, it's the Empire of Ursus. Your father's efforts meant something. Even if Ursus has long since covered it all up, you can remember. I will remember. But all that you did? What was that for? Ursus purged the entire institute and slaughtered every scrap of compassion in any of their scientists. The real traitor was the Empire itself. Look at you. You've killed Sergei. You've killed a man who couldn't protect his own children. Now you're in Lungmen. If you and your infected friends really manage to take over the city, what will you do to the uninfected? Massacre them all? Enslave them? Exile them to the wilderness and let them die of exposure? Or cut them all with Originium, turn them into infected, spread your pain to them? Or will you peacefully coexist with them? Could you do that, Lyudmila? Could Reunion, as it is now, do that? Is that how you want to build your infected nation? Or is that how you want to fight Ursus? If the latter, why come to Lungmen? If you seek to terrify your enemies, what can you do to be more terrifying than Ursus?
Cal says she is confused, she is scared, she wants to run.
Monitor, return.
Is that okay?
She can hear me. Crownslayer, your hate as well as that of your movement has been used and abused and toyed with. Think of your father. Remember what Ilya taught you. Think. On whom do you want revenge? The one leading you down this path of terror and assassination. Your leader is not a sane person. Your leader has no heart. A leader true to her ideals would not let someone die for them, much less let someone commit murder on their behalf. Run. Leave this place. Take a different path. Take a path that can truly change this world, if that's what you want. Dang, she beat her with words.
Her scent is gone. Did you always want to see her? Why not kill her?
Should we kill a homeless hyena even if the home isn't real?
A hard question. I don't know.
Project Red, do you think killing me would make her happy?
No, she is in pain.
We are not the law. We cannot judge people. We have the power to kill others, but no power to claim it is right to do so. If she took pleasure in the act of murder, I would have killed her on the spot, without question.
I know. She is not happy. Her breathing is erratic.
She has now become a virus, a unique strain spreading unease among the infected fanatics of Chernobog. How many years does a person live? And how many paths can they take? We spend more time blind than we do seeing the truth. Back then, seeing the truth and making a choice are two different things. When she awakens from this dream of collective revenge, she will leave Reunion. But even so, Sergei's blood and that of the people of Chernobog will always be on her hands. Project Red, when you make a choice, there is no going back.
I understand. I will do my best. I will only kill wolves.
Good girl. Do you remember that scent?
I remember.
What is it like?
Not bad. It's a bloody smell, but not like you were just saying with the heart and stuff.
How silly. Tallulah is a Draco. How could she be a wolf?
Time to go?
Yes, let's go. The temperature is dropping. We're running out of time. Let's step up our efficiency. Well, that was something. The Yeti Squadron has placed special Originium facilities around the battlefield. Please be prepared. Okay, so let's see. Wait a second. Periodically to affect it. Seriously? Why? Okay, for now I'll use my current team and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, let's do that. All of the Reunion teams I could reach have pulled out. That's a lot of people. It's incredible, like a river. It'll be a river out there in the wilderness, a river of refugees. There's Ursus and Lungmenites out there, infected and ordinary folk alike. No matter what they came with, they're leaving empty-handed. They thought there was a place that would take them. Now they know there's never anywhere they could have gone. This river won't flow forever. He sounds so sad. He picked that up from Big Daddy. No wonder anyone would get sentimental at a time like this. If Big Daddy was here, we would have won the fight and it wouldn't have come to this, huh? It's the luck of the draw. No one used thinking about how things could have been. Get ready. I'll go talk it over with the Phantom Crossbowmen. Don't rush me. It's not like I don't know. Hurry up already. Quit screwing around. I'm pretty choked up too. Are you sure? It's a Yeti squad. What about Amiya and her people? They're already on their way. Amiya said to tell you to take it easy.
She knows better than to tell me that. It's me, Blaze. When do I ever take it easy?
Blaze, where are you going?
To save lives.
Crossbowman, wait up! Yetis, what are you doing? It's Sister Frostnova. She's growing weak. She can't keep this up for long. She exhausted her energy pushing back Lungmen's forces. She may not wake up for a while. You mean you want us to take her with us? But we aren't going back to Chernobog. Baus didn't want Mephisto to go back. We're begging you. We want Sister to be together with Patriot in the end. We know they're not exactly getting along right now, but their bond is stronger than blood. So please, we beg of you. And what will you do? We'll cover you. If we don't hold them back, the Lungmenites will catch you in no time. Once you're all far enough away from Lungmen that you're no longer a threat to them, they'll give up the chase. But that means you guys will live by the sword, die by the sword. We're okay with dying in battle. The future that Sister Frostnova spoke of is still a ways away, but we don't need to see it for ourselves. We owe you our lives. That's nothing. You're saving our sister. We will do what you ask of us. I swear it. Take these arm guards and put on this protective suit. What for? Our sister is far too cold for you. She's so light. The arts have emptied her body. Easy now, easy. Don't wake her. Look at her. Look how softly she sleeps. Goodbye, sister. We'll be waiting for you. All right then. Let's move on. It's us that's moving on. We'll meet again, Yetis. Not too soon, I hope. Man, that kind of sucks. I actually like the Yeti squad.
Are we going to die?
Burst in profanity. What are you crying for? Are you a Yeti or not? Are you not crying? What am I crying about? Did you forget what sister said? She said not to cry. Right, she said not to cry. More than a decade ago, she said not to cry, so I don't want to see any tears. We don't get to cry because we haven't won yet.
Once we win, once we're free.
Once we're free, we'll cry our eyes out in the wilderness, in the snow, and the stacks of wheat piled high will be bawling.
Sister was crying as she said it, you know.
She was only 9 at the time. We were all a little older than her. That's kind of cute. Without her, we would have died in that mine. Did you bring the sauce?
Bring the what?
Wait, I thought we weren't allowed to bring it. You're not allowed to drink on the march, but you had it with you, I know.
I want to drink too.
You're not old enough yet, are you?
But I never tried it before. I don't want to die without ever tasting it.
Give him a little. Petrova. Fine, take a swig, but not too much. We all need a share. Nazarevi brothers, warm up. To sister and Big Daddy. To Frostnova and Patriot. Or Patriot. Probably Patriot. Do you know these infected?
I do, Officer Chen.
But this final battle must be fought.
Do we have a choice?
We may not. Look behind you. They're not even trying to hide themselves anymore.
The black raincoats.
So we have to fight them. This is what we must do. If we don't, we'll fall short, and the business of pushing the special forces into the Yetis becomes pretty unconvincing. Unless you could convince them to surrender.
As long as there's infected behind them, they won't give up.
Amiya, I won't force you to fight.
I'm sorry, Officer Chen, but we will witness it. The LGD fought bravely. No one can deny that. You fought for Lungmen against the invaders. This is how we will help you against those special forces. And for our sake, we must record every battle for the infected. Every single one.
Amiya.
Officer Chen?
When this battle is over, let's grab a bite together.
But I'm uninfected.
I don't care. The loud mouth and the tall lady, they won't mind either. This battle, it's going to cost a lot.
For us, it's a battle. For Lungmen, it's a war.
And that's what war is. Whoever it was who planned all this, they're not here. Say, there's something I have to tell you. But not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now, Officer Chen.
Doctor?
Don't want to watch?
Mm-hmm.
But just like in the ruins of Chernobog.
You're right. I decided. I need to see it. With my own eyes.
Together.
Together. Oh, Amiya.
So we don't call her big sister because she's older than us? Why am I just learning this now? Well, it works for you. You were 3 years old back then. Hey, what's with the attitude? Did you get drunk off of 2 sips? When you cried up for food, did I feed you or not? That was then. This is now. You know, it's funny. I'm suddenly thinking about those Rhodes Islanders. Why? That one cat with the hot body and the one who said she wanted to drink with us. It's too bad. She looked like she'd be able to hold her liquor. She looked like a real good time. But the little rabbit, she can't be old enough yet. What is she, 16? 17? Oh, so this is where we get confirmation in the story that she's 16 and around 16 and 17? Oh, no, 14. More like 14. She just seems older because she talks fancy. As old as sister was back then. Let's toast them one more time. So it says, so shall it be done. So shall it be done. So shall it be done. Lungmenites should be more coordinated. Get out of here. The Yetis can only hold them for a while. You don't think what they're doing is incredible? If we die, then they did it all for nothing. The Phantom Crossbowmen say we can't go back to Chernobog, so we're going to a new place. You don't care where our new base is? Wherever it is, I'm going with you. You Lungmenites are no different from us. I was hoping they'd treat you better here. Turns out it's the same as it was in Ursus. Infected suffer the same everywhere. That's not what you said when you first got here. People change. Yetis? Are those the Yetis? It's the Yetis, right? Definitely. Yetis, why are you Yetis like this? Damn it, don't die, I won't let you die. Just hold on, I can save you. I'll get you to safety. Why do you infected want to die here? The special forces stopped attacking? No. Looks like they're pulling back. Oh, wait, give me a second. I accidentally... Need to make sure it's all good. Yep, there we go. And back. Okay, cool. I accidentally changed the window size of the game. But now it should be fine. Yeah, everything's okay. Now we can keep going. Seems they're giving us the initiative. Are we showing the power of Lungmen's law enforcement? They underestimated us. Never mind. Listen up, this is the last wave. Don't disappoint the people or Chen Sir. Or Sir Chen. We'll show Reunion how powerful Lungmen is. The infected won't dare attack our city again. Phantom Crossbowmen, don't let us down. You have to get our sister back to the old man. She's running out of time. She should spend it with him. We don't have much time left for ourselves, huh? Ready? Ready. Let's give back our lives. Let's show them what the squad trained by Boldroka's T, Ursus' greatest soldier and led by its coldest nightmare can do. The last of Sisters Originium Arts. Frost Originium ready to loose! Nesty, we're coming! Yetis!
Let's go!
加減はしますよ。
I'm here to help!
まとめてかかってきやがれ。
I think the bottom is good enough for now.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Should still be okay. No, not yet.
Such ruthlessness. I said I don't like getting my feathers wet. Oh, your arms aren't working. How can that be?
You will not come to harm.
I can't see my mouse. Oh, there it is.
You're afraid of me.
Could you even leave?
My power is all you. I have to get serious now.
Wait, you cover that. You cover over there.
それがなかった。I will protect everyone.
Could you even leave?
You will not come to harm. Take flight.
Actually,
Did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied. Could you even leave?
You will not come to harm. Here, are you afraid of me? I shall protect you.
okay, okay. So far, so good.
I'm here.
Oh, your arms aren't working. How can that be?
My power is all yours.
And it's done. Woo! Koro's the best. I wouldn't live without her. Sure, whatever. It's fine. I knew that would work. Sort of. Maybe. Not really. But yes, it worked anyways. She has never forgotten about that certain place. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Come, Adam, bring warm water. Dad. Huh? She's alive. Grace, she's alive. Ah, thank the ancestors. Adam, move it. Dad? 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 Yes, I'm Dad. Yes, I'm Dad, certainly. Don't sleep. Hold Daddy's hand and don't let go. Dad, I'm so cold. Don't sleep, my daughter. Stay with us. Her body temperature keeps dropping. Mishka, do something. No way to tell the flow? It's cold. Daddy, I'm cold. Daughter, my daughter, hold on. Daddy, don't ever leave me again. It must be Frostnova. Right? 10:48 a.m. Ruins of Chernobyl, District 14. Upper superstructure levels. Wake up! Hate to be a bother. I'm awake. You didn't kill me while I was unconscious. Is that confidence or something else? This sort of thing has happened before. Didn't have a choice. Can I do that? In any case, you didn't. Probably because you've been talking in your sleep. Can I ask you about your life? I'll take that as a sign that you've shown mercy. Now, if I don't call you, I'd call that returning the favor. Have you explored our surroundings? Couldn't find a way out, could you? Looks like we won't be able to leave this place for a while. My father, as I call him, is named Boldrokas T, and was once an officer in the Ursus military. But my real father died a long time ago. As a child, I vaguely remember a man taking a crossbow bolt to protect a woman. And the woman took me in her arms and stopped the second volley of bolts with her spine. You witnessed it with your own eyes. I couldn't even comprehend what was happening at the time, and this memory just happened to never fade. As for what really happened, it was my grandmother who told me all about it later. When I pressed my grandmother for the meaning of that vision, and she had no more excuses, she told me. They were your real parents, and they died protecting you. The funny thing is, I don't know them at all. I don't have any memories of them in my mind other than that vision. My own parents were just forgotten. It's hard for me to even say I have any feelings for them. So your grandmother raised you. Half and half. The other half was the blood of the Ursus infected. What? I was born in a mine in the northwest tundra. The mine was small and remote, not part of any city, and there were no settlements around. There was nothing to see but snow all year round. This mine was hell, built only to spread death and slavery. There are countless such mines in the snowy plains. My birth parents were miners in that hellish pit. My grandmother stayed with me through my early years of learning to speak, but she never told me what crimes my parents committed to be sentenced to mine labor. Later, when I was a little older, I asked around in the mines and learned that both of my parents had opposed the Emperor's wartime plans. Their arrest was also an accident. The bottom two lines of the arrest warrant were blank. So the sergeant in charge of the search haphazardly copied the name on the door plate. Without trial, my parents lost their names and moved from their warm little town to the cold Northlands to serve a centuries-long sentence. That is horrible. Like, what the heck? Of course, no one would ever even live to see that, let alone ever leave alive. My grandmother was sentenced to the mines together as a harbor of criminals and moved with them. In fact, all the miners there had very similar experiences. Naturally, both of my parents contracted oropathy down there. All the miners did. Now, even if you escape this mine, no one would believe a word you said. You're just an infected person, the most horrible, vicious, and extreme of the oropathy patients. But the overseer of the mine, a certain Ursus military garrison, believed that the natural death rate of the infected was still too slow. They drew straws to decide the fates of the oropathy sufferers, killing them for fun and sport. Okay, well, that is just messed up even more. I mean, it was already messed up, but this is like a new level of messed up. Maybe it was the miners that drove them crazy, rather than the snow. And maybe the infected didn't count as human in their eyes. When I was 5, my parents drew the black lot. When I was 10, my grandmother drew the black lot. When I was 11, I drew the black lot myself. But it didn't matter. They didn't care about the lottery anymore. They just want to abandon the whole mine. By that time, all the adult infected in the mines had died out. And the Emperor's new policies had left the mines starved of people. Under orders, the Ursus overseers prepared to go ahead and execute the last of the infected. A few sick children. Afterwards, they would collapse the mines to serve as mass graves for the infected, to cover up their sins. And then later in my travels that they do this all the time. I was sad. I was in pain. I had broken a lot of ore. I lived with other kids in the mines. We loved each other. And we were all going to die for nothing. Strong feelings hatched in my chest. The deaths of both my parents and my grandmother played vividly in my mind. When the execution started, my arts erupted from within me, killing the 4 soldiers carrying out the execution. Of course, I didn't have the power to turn things around. The children were mere cattle to the overseers, who as soldiers carried sharp blades and wore solid armor. And we were like bugs who just managed to sting them. The cries of my siblings reached my ears just as they knocked me to the ground, and the final wave of slaughter was about to begin. A guerrilla band arrived. That was Boldroka's team. All the Ursus soldiers guarding the infected on the northern tundra have dreams, and this squad is their worst nightmare. You seem proud of them. If I could be, I would be. They killed every last executioner right before us, and the infected children in the mine escaped. It's just the blood of my less fortunate companions and that of the dead soldiers flowed together and crystallized into ice on the inhumanly white ground. And I realized something in that moment. These Ursus soldiers were just following orders at first. They shed the same blood as us. Words and stories and fabricated animosity planted the root of cruelty and indifference in their bodies. It was Ursus that turned them into this. Well, I'm glad she understands that. That's probably a lot further in maturity compared to other people. Please, do me a favor. In the left pocket of my jacket, there's some candies. Take one. You can also take one for yourself if you want to try it. Take 2 candies. Oh? Looks like you got a taste for snacks after all. Just a warning, the sugar may be completely different from anything you've ever had before. But life is short. You should try something new, right? Then what? Please put the candy in my mouth. Careful not to touch my skin. It's not right, is it? Like this? From my fingertips to my neck, I'm paralyzed. I can only move from the neck up. But I can still freeze you instantly with even the slightest movement of my tongue. So don't worry. If you offend me, you'll be dead soon enough. Give Frostnova the candy. Thank you. Eat the candy. Tastes very spicy. The look on your face. Sorry, I couldn't resist teasing you a bit. I've made that joke so many times that no one falls for it anymore. Now at last, I saw a chance. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Why do you eat this stuff? Because I'm cold. I told you to be careful because even if you touch just the tiniest bit of my skin, you'll get severe frostbite. If you had touched me before, I would have been able to tell by your reaction. You didn't. You didn't try to kill me. This phenomenon is beyond the accounts of extant academic sources. My cold goes even beyond winter itself. The heat from the outside world cannot penetrate the bitter cold that surrounds my body. I love hot drinks because I can feel the warmth of the drink as the hot steam slides down my esophagus and into my stomach. Sadly, my insides get burned by hot drinks. The only pleasure I have left is this mix of alcohol and stimulating spices. The little candy, if you can call it that. This warm feeling, even if it's only a brief illusion, brings me a bit of comfort. Sorry for teasing you earlier. What would you like me to say, Malik? So you just said it was cold because Oripathy created this horrible body of mine. At that moment, however, Boldroka's tea held my ice-cold body that had never known warmth close to his chest. He didn't care at all that I'd frozen his unarmored, arms to the point of partial necrosis. I'm not sure if it was the emotions he was feeling at the time that infected me or not, but I stayed awake and survived in the end. So Budrok's T became your father. He's my whole family. As a young child, he was all I had. Like I said, I don't remember much about my birth father. Subconsciously, I did indeed thought of the huge beast as my real family. Hard to say. It's just that, despite his appearance, he's sentimental and stubborn in places, and isn't it funny that such a man used to be a killing machine for Ursus? It's not funny, is it? I can't laugh either. He was once a war hero of Ursus who retired to a certain city-state in his old age. As a soldier of Ursus but fighting for the infected? If you don't take Ursus at their word, you'll see that he's in good company. Although there's only one that the infected called Patriot. His wife died young and he has survived by his son. By the way, he's a Sarkaz. The most vicious Sarkaz clan at that. Still, his son became a scholar, a Wendigo scholar. Perhaps the first in the history of Ursus. Budrok's T contracted oropathy during his last battle. His men helped him hide his illness, and he had even hidden everything from his own son. He didn't want to drag his son down with him, only to die in some dark corner of the world with the disease. But during the Great Rebellion, his son was campaigning for the rights of the infected. Long out of touch with his father, son still sees him as an Ursus puppet. And he was. They commanded him to keep order in his own ranks at all costs. He allowed the soldiers to use their weapons. Conflict erupted and corpses piled in the snowdrifts. That's who he was. Then he saw his son on the street. His body by then completely cold. Aw, man. That really, I wonder if he thought of his son when he hugged me. His son fought for the infected in his own way, and Budrok's T believed he had killed his own son. His team left with him. Since then, the Northwest Tundra has had a guerrilla force that strikes fear into the hearts of Ursus, who dare to abuse the infected. The old beast never said a word of any of this to me. He probably does think of me as his daughter, but I also want him to tell me this stuff in his own words to me. I learned it all from his men, but Budrok's T himself won't speak to anyone. That monster of a stubborn old man with a fragile and porous heart. His team had passed through 4 mines before saving us children. The kids in those 4 camps weren't as lucky as us. They found their bodies buried in the collapsed mines. And the company of soldiers that carried out the executions were nowhere to be found. What did he find in me? Affection? Redemption? Or a little psychological comfort? I'm not sure. Is coughing and internal bleeding also a symptom of your infection? Probably, maybe. Probably just the result of me overusing my arts. Got pretty intense today. This sort of thing has only happened once before. Unconsciousness, general paralysis, and the inability to move around even when conscious have all happened. I know my own body. Can't use your arts again. Oh, are you going to fight for me now? Rhodes Islander. What do I call you? You can call me what the Rhodes Island operators do. Dr. Didina? Dr. Didina. I admit that you Rhodes Islanders can fight, but I still don't trust you. Not to mention the fact that you're supposed to be a pharmaceutical company. Rhodes Island does a lot of things. What happens outside of combat is none of my business. I watched you fight in Chernobog. You have a strong stance. Something I confirmed with my own eyes, but I couldn't judge your character. I heard that Alex died at your hands. It makes me doubt your path. Now I can't let you leave Chernobog and cause more harm to reunions infected. But you're willing to listen to so much of my crap. I'm going to assume you're not exactly as the other infected describe. They're just scared. Who wouldn't be afraid of the one who brings death? Dr. Adina, are you scared right now? Yes, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. Do you really feel fear? I doubt it. If you look so peaceful in the face of death, then I think maybe you really have no attachments at all. question I think about all the time. Am I afraid of death? I've heard that the Ursus garrisons call me the Yeti Princess, the Wintry Death. The truth is, we were just a few ragtag squads wandering the tundra, barely scraping by. My arts were powerful. I proved as much to my enemies and teammates alike. Of course, my body, as you can see, is only that of an oropathy sufferer. I felt special not because of my illness, but because of the feelings my frost instilled in me. I saw my ability as a blessing, but Bulgergusty, that grumpy old fart, treated it like a curse. Couldn't feel the cold as we waded through the deep mud in the swamp, icy water soaking my legs. The old man wouldn't let go into battle, even as his soldiers took heavy casualties. He lit his oil lamp and sat quietly at the table by himself. I think he was crying, but I couldn't be sure, and I didn't know if I should comfort him. In my 5th year, I summoned a cold stream for the first time in the face of the enemy. One soldier was frozen to a block of ice. Another accidentally fell on the block, and they both shattered into pieces. I joined the fight. The soldiers looked at me in awe. My brothers and sisters were proud of me, and the other infected said, "That's our big sister. She saved all of our lives." Did my arts actually save anyone? The children from the mine carried the originium crystals I had made, and we became the Yeti Squad. Those crystals radiate my cold, and we bring frost and vengeance to the enemies of the infected. But that's really just cold. The cold of winter that won't birth new life. Even so, I feel very lucky. My brothers and sisters could survive. We could live in this world. Have you ever wanted to coexist with ordinary people? Ordinary people. What do you mean by ordinary people? The unarmed but cold-eyed citizens of Chernobog who watched the infected being put to death? Or the Ursus conscripts in the mines who take pleasure in shooting us? Every time I think of the faces of those overseers, I grit my teeth and fantasize about slitting their throats and drinking their blood. But I don't hate the Ursus. As our guerrillas trudged through the snow, retreated from the valley, and were even chased by the Ursus army, it was the Ursus who would put a few cups of bread brew in their windows. The Ursus have never been cold-blooded creatures. The only enemy I have is the empire of Ursus that has tormented the infected so. I don't think of ordinary people as the enemy. Ursus who are taught to hate the infected are just ordinary people until they are blinded by the hate. It's only because enemies kill each other that we fought as we have. That's all. I'm an infected person, yes. But before that, I was a normal person. What about what Reunion is doing now? My main conflict with Bulgergusty is in his work to protect the infected community. Reunion first name, that infected can rely on. No matter where Reunion goes, no matter what it does, we cannot abandon it. To lose Reunion is to lose infected conviction. Fight for conviction. That's what the old man says. That's what the old man believes. Why do you keep pausing like that? Because that's how he talks now. I was just preserving his cadence. Dr. Dina, do you know why Rhodes Island is a nameless pharmaceutical company? Because you can't take a stand on the world stage. As soon as you take that step, you'll become what Reunion is now. You will go down this road. Maybe. Will we really? After a dozen years of rolling around on the tundra, an infected woman reached out to us. She said, "Come with us. Come with me and let us break all chains." Imagine it. We met in the ruins of an old city that had become a battlefield. She was alone, carrying nothing but a roster and a book of ledgers. Even the things she said I found impractical to the point of ridiculousness. But she said to us, "Come with me." She fought with us, and with her strength and ideals, she became our friend. Together we left the snowy plains and headed for the cities of Ursus. Whether it was the words she spat out after pausing to think or the swing of her great sword as she slashed alongside me, her power was real and plenty impressive. When the wounded needed treatment, she was there. When discussing strategy and philosophy with the infected, she was there. And when fighting against the Ursus Death Squad, she was also there. We even get to dine with some regular people. She didn't care. There was nothing in her eyes but the purest authenticity. Our team grew and so did our friendships. The people brought in were good at fighting and they were good people. At the time, I considered her my friend. She quietly helped me make these candies, even though she was terrible at it and they tasted worse. She made a funny face as she ate them. Then she forced a smile at me. It was really something. She worked so hard to put on a brave face. It made me laugh. Everything's different now. Chernobyl was destroyed by a catastrophe, as you can well see. All the normal people here died or became newly infected. Their eyes were dead. No desire to live anymore whatsoever. If this is what she wanted, then we never should have followed her. And in case you didn't know, here's a secret. She's planning to take over Lungmen. She says it won't be like Chernobyl, and that the infected will get their own city instead of a giant ruin like this place. Would you trust someone like that? If she's acting, then she's the greatest actress the world has ever seen. But there's a thought stuck in my head. What are my chances of winning if I went up against her? Once we part ways, once I find out she's been lying to the infected or that she's been plotting against them, I will fight her. She must know the price of betrayal. My countless deadly battles with Ursus have cleansed my mind and honed my skills. I say it with the utmost conviction. Even if I cannot defeat her, I can let death take her from the world along with me. The stubborn old man wouldn't agree with me. He's fought too long and his old age is driving him down a path that leads only to sacrifice. You don't agree with your father's ways. He is strong against his enemies and he is loyal to his friends. But when he needs to stand up for them, he will face the reality that his friends make him weak. The old man who has believed in people all his life. The old curmudgeon never thinks about what to do after being betrayed. Maybe he's already taken that bitter pill. He bore the pain of betrayal over and over again his whole life, and he said nothing. Whether it's an infected who heard about reunion and decided to join up, or an infected who feels they can get away with anything, reunion is factionalizing, and our leaders are doing nothing to stop it. I will definitely go back to Chernobyl after the Lungmen business is over. This time, I must face her. Dang, I didn't expect her to actually have her own thoughts about it and then make a decision to potentially fight to the death for her own convictions. Because I am not long for this world. I promised my brothers I'd find a home for everyone. Before I fall, I have to make good on my promise. Why are you telling me all this? Because the look in your eyes tell me that you're not just another executioner. Maybe so, I'm not sure if I am. It's best to doubt yourself. It's the only way you won't go through life fanatically convinced of something. Do you hear voices outside? Sounds like they're digging above us. My body is. Well, I can move my fingers already. Thank you. For what? Did I do something? Thanks for helping me pass the time. Dr. Dina, I'd like to make a bet with you. If your people dig us out first, I will kill all of you in the blink of an eye. If my brothers and sisters break through first, your life ends here. Wanna bet? What if it's both? Then what? We managed to complete more of chapter 6. So let's etch this into our memory and then keep it safe. And of course, as always, formally inviting you to my next tea party, the so-called anime enthusiast Fox. Who's that? This was Dina. So until the next one then, bye!